Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions and a live stream. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I am live. All right, here we go. Got some big news tonight because Kabam Mike has seriously hinted that Kabam is going to nerf Hercules. Big news. And he was kind of a jerk online about it. But, you know, normally he acts like that anyway. So that's nothing new. He is quite abrasive online with people. All right, let me get some housekeeping stuff done here. And then we will get started. Okay. Almost done with the housekeeping stuff. And are we done yet? Almost. I got a video coming out right now, too, about ascending Hercules, or ascending Hulkling. Speak of the devil. But we had to get online. I wasn't going to come online tonight to talk about this. But now we're on, so we might as well talk about it. Let me get a tweet. Let me get a global chat out. Dr. ...2020 is now live on YouTube and Rumble to chat about Hercules Nerf. Okay, I see it. Okay, there we go. And let's get our tweet out for the night, too. Here it is. There it is. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. And all right. So, what started... Ooh, I don't like that. What started this particular nonsense today? So, there has been several threads shut down, including one I put out. Where is it? There it is right there. Is Hercules getting nerfed? Kabam before 8-4 drops. So we put a video out about this already, but here it is right here. We have WM187 asking if they're nerf. I don't know where this guy heard this or what rumor he did. He says it's on some Reddit stream. And of course, there's a whole bunch of very upset people. And we finally get down to the bottom. And this isn't that long of a thread. So, but between 5:01 a.m. and this was edited. So, and it was edited by Kabam Mike. I don't know why he edited it, but he did. Because there's something in there that he didn't want the community to see. But in about 7 hours, he posts this in response to Mini MF, which is in here. There it is right there. It's up here somewhere. It's one of these. There it is. They would have already done it. And Kabam Mike says, we do want to nerf Hercules, and there is no time limit on when that can happen. That said, we have no plans for that at this time. We will continue to design around him for now and figure out solutions like we have for Magic and Quake, and such as limiting his rarity or adding more nodes that negate immortality. So no, Herc is not getting nerfed yet. Yet, the word yet, and I don't think he understands the meaning of words, because words have meaning. And they have a lot of meaning. Yet means that it's going to happen. It just hasn't happened right now. So Herc is not getting nerfed yet. Meaning it's going to happen, but it's not happening right now. Also, it would not be bad for the MCOC economy. It would only do good. That is incorrect. That is completely incorrect. It would not be bad for Kabam's bottom line, is really what he needs to say. Now, it's funny how he put his response on this, and then he closed the discussion down immediately. So, if we go back to general discussion, I put out a response to this. I said, what is this nonsense? So I posted a screenshot of his response, and I said, real classy, put this out there, and then closed the thread off immediately. If Kabam goes back on their word and nerfs Hercules, because Kabam has told us numerous times in these forums that they are not going to touch him, I will no longer be a player in this game anymore. He is not part of the rebalancing system. He has been out way longer than that, and I'm referring to the word yet up here. Yet? Really? Do you all realize how much trouble this has started online? Do you realize that Kabam Mike needs to be reined in, and he needs to be reined in bad? And so he responded. I put this out at 7:09. He edited it. I don't think he edited any of it, to be honest. But at 7:50, I think the edit was closing the discussion down. He says, champions do not need to be part of the rebalance program to have adjustments made to them. So if you're going to nerf somebody, then it needs to be done through the rebalancing program. This has been clear for several years. It has not been clear. That is not what they said in their initial announcement of the rebalancing program. Please read the whole part where we say that we are not nerfing Hercules and don't have any plans to. We have been saying that Hercules needs to be nerfed for several years now and have not made any changes to him. But he doesn't say we are not ever going to do it. Again, I'm going to point to this. Hercules is not getting nerfed yet. The word yet means that he's going to get nerfed, just not right now. So, and again, he didn't want a whole bunch of discussion about this. I don't know if Kabam has told him that he screwed up and he doesn't need to be saying any more about it. A lot of people are talking about this. You know, it's not cool. It's not cool. It really isn't. It really is not cool. Now, I do want to point out that Hercules came out in January of 2021. And the rebalancing program was announced in January of 2022. Trying to find where that was here. And so, oh man, really? Where is this at? When was the MCOC rebalance released? I found something in here from, here it is, right here. Here it is right here. All right, here we go. January 2022, edited in April 2022. Here is the release of the rebalancing program. Here's where they talk about it. And I just want to say a few things. We believe that this process is an improvement because it is more inclusive of the community than we have been in the past, and takes away the mystery, or will they, won't they, of the champion rebalance changes. When we conducted tuning changes in the past, the majority of the negative feedback from the community was due to the fact that these tuning changes were conducted in a vacuum. Players had a hard time understanding what was overpowered and underpowered and no input into what was changing. Well, this is the part. We had no input into what was changing. Nobody had a hard time understanding what was overpowered and underpowered. That's a lie. We totally had a idea and an understanding of what was overpowered and underpowered. But what we didn't have is we did not have input. And if they do this to Hercules, Hercules came out in July of 2021. This came out in January. Actually, this started in March of 2022. They announced it in January of 2022. So a good 6 months before this, and 8 months before the rebalancing program went into effect. So that we don't have any input into that. Like I said, it is a shame. It is a crying shame. Shark in the water, what's going on? How you doing? We're talking about the possible Herc Nerf that was announced today by Kabam Mike. It is really sad. And it's not transparent at all. Not one bit. All right, we're going to claim that. And we're voting for Blob all the way. I don't want that Black Tarantula or any of those other jabronis. We want the Blob. All right. So I got a video that just came out a little bit ago. That was my Ascension for Hulkling. He is awesome. TBZ, what's going on? How are you doing tonight? T-Bleezy, welcome to the channel. I have not seen you here before. How did you find the channel, may I ask? All right, we got to finish this. And we're not doing these. We're doing rank 2s right now. Because I'm going to try, well, I guess to get this done fast, we can do everybody, and then tomorrow we can work on the basic arena. There's my Hercules, and he could be getting a nerf because Kabam Mike said so. It's terrible. KC Kuhn said, no way Hercules is getting nerf. It is a distinct possibility at this point. It is totally a distinct possibility. It is horrible. It is so stupid. I don't believe that you know, they're going back on their word on what they said, and they've said multiple times, because there was a big controversy with this at the time when the rebalancing program came out, and they announced it in January 2022. When they announced it then, Hercules had been out for about 6 months, and everybody was like, oh my God, they're going to nerf Hercules. And they came out multiple times and said, no, we're not going to touch him because he came out before the rebalancing program. And now, Kabam Mike and Kabam as a company is going back on their word. Or he's out of control, and they need to rein him in. They really do. Let's see. Shark in the Water says, yeah, I heard about that. Seems like Kabam trying to alienate half the fan base if they decide to nerf him. Nerf Hercules. Yeah, they're going to make a lot. Well, they have a war right now. I mean, they have really declared a war on free-to-play players. They really have. And it's not, I mean, the vast, vast majority of players in this game are free-to-play. I'm not a free-to-play player. I will very much admit that. But there are a lot of people that don't spend money on this game that like playing this game, and they will not be playing this game anymore. A lot of people have gotten very far in their content based off of Hercules. And it sounds like they're trying to nerf that. They're trying to nerf him before 8.4 comes out. At least that's what the thread was about. That was what the thread was about, where he responded and said that it was a very distinct possibility. And he used the word yet, which is ridiculous. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. So we all need to kind of get together and figure this out and let Kabam know that this is a decision they shouldn't be making. They should leave this alone. No, and he stung himself out. They should completely leave this alone. Kabam is throwing right now. Throwing skulls. They should leave this alone. This is a decision that is it could end the game for them. And I don't want that. I have a decent YouTube channel going right now. We just got monetized. Oh, I should have heard. I mean, we just got monetized right before Christmas. Kabam knows how to ruin a perfectly fine game. They sure do. Casey Kuhn, I completely agree with that. They really know how to ruin a perfectly good game. The game is great right now. The game's in a good place. They had great responses for the game in general around this time. Since they announced their plans for Necropolis, they've had great responses since they did the Road to Necropolis, or the Road to the Crypt rewards that came out. All that stuff was awesome. We all love that. And then they come out with this. I don't understand it. They really all right, we need to switch that. They really pushed the morale of the game way up, and then they do this. And Kabam Mike is so he is so abrasive online too. All right, I don't think I can actually hit. So this guy doesn't. Yeah, see, I'm doing damage to myself. So he Red Skulls does damage to you. He doesn't power burn you. But I mean, somebody over at Kabam headquarters needs to rein him in. I mean, there's like certain forbidden topics, and he shouldn't be touching, and they should be telling him not to touch them. Thanks, Casey Kuhn, by the way. That's great. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. And I think this is one of those forbidden topics he should not be touching at all. Oh, I'm not going to do any bleed damage to this guy. Oh, yeah, look at that. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Let's see. T. Bleezy says, to be fair, they've already rebalanced a lot of champs that came out before the rebalance pro. Yeah, but they buffed them. So that's the difference. That is the difference. Those were buffs, and those champs sucked. We all know that. We were excited about the rebalancing of Iron Man, Hulk, and Red Skull because those champs sucked, and nobody used them. But now, Iron Man is really good. The Hulk is awesome. The Red Skull rebalancing program, he still sucks. Shark in the Water says, I 100% agree. I would think Kabam is smart enough to realize they would be cutting off their own legs by making that kind of decision just for profit's sake. Yeah. We all know why they nerfed the revive farming, even though there probably is some still in the game somewhere, which I'm not going to talk about. But we all know why they nerfed revive farming, because people were getting Valiant too fast. People were getting Valiant way too fast, and they wanted to stop that. And the easiest way to do that is stop people from 100%ing Necropolis. And that's how people were doing it. They were revive farming, and then they were going in and they were 100%ing Necropolis, and they were getting And then they were getting their 2 3-star, their 2 rank 3 7-stars. And you can't 100% Necropolis if you don't have a really, really good roster and you have a way of getting revives. We already know that. I mean, how many? Some dude spent 57,000 units on revives. All right, let's see here. What's up, Gerald? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. You just mysteriously popped up during my search. Okay, of masteries. Oh, so you might have gotten my mastery video. That's actually a pretty good video. I think that's gotten about, for me, that's gotten about 10,000 views, something like that. Something ridiculous. That was a pretty good video. I got to kind of visit that kind of stuff. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Uh-oh. I'm gonna get hurt bad. Nope. Got him. Okay. Shark in the Water says, what's up? Daniel Sports, yo, what's going on? We got everybody in the house tonight. And we're up to 9 likes already. I love it. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous that they're even thinking about it. And whether Kabam Mike is trolling and he's just saying stuff out of his own mouth or he's not, he speaks for Kabam. He speaks for the company. He speaks for MCOC. And they all really need to understand that and realize that he is the voice of the company. I really wish they would just get him off of the forums and just tell Kabam Jax that he is the only one that's allowed to respond to people. Kabam Jax doesn't act like a jerk when he gets on. Oh, I don't have the. Ah, dang it. I don't have the spacing. That threw my rhythm off bad. Eagle in the Sky says, I spent over 800 units and used over 50 revives and only made it as far as Airwalker. Oh, man, I am so sorry. Who did you use? Who did you use for that? I know I'm not using her correctly, but that's okay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's terrible. Hope you didn't bring Hercules, because nobody's using Hercules in that either. That's the other thing. I think they're worried about 8-4. What happened? I didn't do that. I think they're worried about 8-4 and people using Hercules, because I use Hercules for most of 8-3 and 8-2. I use the Hercules. It was the Hercules Heimdall combo, which works great. And the other thing is they have given out a 2021 Nexus gem. Like every offer, every big offer that we've gotten in 2022 and 23. I used ramped up Aegon, Heimdall, Kate Bishop, Proxima, and Wiccan. And you couldn't get past, was it a 5-star or a 6-star Aegon? And you couldn't get past Airwalker? You know, they've given those crystals out. I think, let me see. They gave one of those crystals out. When did they give one out? I think they gave one of those crystals out in... So Hercules went into the basic crystal the weekend of Valentine's Day 2022. And then I think he was in, I don't think he was in the spring cleaning. I don't think they had him in the spring cleaning event in 2022, but I'm pretty sure they had him in the, I'll have to go back and look at my video, but I'm pretty sure there was a 2021 crystal available for the July 4th. 6-star Aegon at Rank 4 Sig 133. Oh, you should have been able to take him. Should have changed your masteries quite a bit. So I think there was one of those 2021 choice crystals that came out for July 4th weekend 2022, and then definitely for Cyber Weekend 2022, and then probably something around Valentine's Day 2023, Spring Cleaning 2023 definitely, and we definitely got one for July 4th of this last year, and there definitely was one for, I mean, there's been 6. There's definitely was one for Cyber Weekend too. So they've given out 6 chances for everybody to get that guy. 6 chances. Oh, I need to parry. Got him. There we go. 6 chances to get that guy. All right, dude. There you go. Boom. And he's gonna melt. Very good. Let's see. Yes, and I didn't adjust my masteries like I was supposed to. Yeah, you gotta adjust your masteries for that. Especially if you're gonna use Aegon. You gotta get all those Fury masteries. I put a video out on what masteries you should use for Aegon in Necropolis. And I put out a POAM. A plan of action milestones video as well. Mars Julius, hey Doc, is it true that? Well, I don't know. Check the video out that I put out. You know, Kabam Mike is talking about like it's going to happen. You know, oh man, come on, dude. There's you know, he's saying that they're not going to do it right now, but they're not going to do it yet, is what he said. So, he said we're not changing him yet. So to me, that implies they're going to change him, just not right now, which is terrible. That's stupid. And I think they should understand how much this is upsetting the community. Nobody's happy about it. I will tell you, the only people that are happy about it are the people who don't have him right now. Everybody else that uses him is not happy about it. I use him all the time, especially for story content. Absolutely. She's huge. I didn't realize she was that big. Good Lord. She must be big compared to Lady Deathstrike. Wow, I didn't realize she's like a She-Hulk size. So yeah, go back and watch my video, but it's in the forums, and I don't know if he made a mistake putting that in there, but man, did he shut down everybody's threads, like instantly. As soon as he got into that thread where it all started, he shut it down. I started a thread. I put a link to his response. I put a picture in there, and he shut mine down within about a half an hour. They don't want people. Oh, what am I doing here? Where am I at? Oh, okay. They don't want people talking about this. They really don't want people talking about this. Or he was told to shut everything down so that people weren't talking about this. I'm surprised that Prof. Hoff hasn't come out with a video yet. Oh, that sucked. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. She's not supposed to be able to evade. Oh, early release. That sucks. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's not good. You know, that kind of talk. Like I said earlier, the game's in a good place. It's in a really good place right now. With Necropolis coming out and all, you know, we had a Necropolis came out and come on, dude. Yeah, blast me, blast me. Watch this. Wham, wham, wham. Oh, Prof gonna speak on this issue for sure. Yeah, he sure is. But like I said, you know, the game was in a really good place since we were all anticipating Cyber Weekend rewards, and then they announced Necropolis in a live stream, you know, right after the big summit they had in Seattle or Vancouver. They had all these big YouTubers out there. They had a big, like, MCOC convention there. I mean, people were really psyched about everything that was coming out. And then they announced Valiant. I don't think there were a lot of players that were super jazzed about Valiant. But, I mean, I was cool with it. I got Valiant within the first week that it came out, so I was okay with that. But, and then we got Road to the Crypt rewards right after that. I mean, it was all awesome. So I don't know what they are thinking. You know, I think they made a couple of mistakes. I think they announced Necropolis. They didn't think very many people were going to be able to 100% it. Because right now, the only way to get Valiant is to 100% Necropolis. And up until Cyber Weekend, and up until right after Cyber Weekend, the only way to get Necropolis was to complete Necropolis and then to spend money on the game to get the rank 2 to 3 gem that came out of the rewards that we got for Cyber Weekend. And a whole bunch of people went in. Oh, I should have heavied her. A whole bunch of people went in and 100% in Necropolis, literally a week before, a week after it came out. I know KT1, I think KT1 had it 100%ed and explored within a week. Literally, I think 3 days. He just went in and did it. And, they had a whole bunch of people that went in and, well, Brian Grant is notorious for doing this. Dang it. He would go in and do a path, and I still think he's only done 4 paths. He would go in and do a path, and then he would do a stream where he oh, that sucks. So he would do a path, and then he would go in and stream, and on his stream he would say unit farming. And, Kabam watches his stuff all the time. And, so he would go in and unit farm, and they were like, uh-oh, we can't do this anymore. We can't have, he's free to play. He doesn't give us a dime. Even though he promotes the game for them quite a bit through his streams and through his videos. But, so they're like, other people are going to do exactly what he's doing, and we got to stop that from happening because people are getting Valiant too fast. So they slowed Valiant down to a crawl. Now, because we can't, it's been, the Nerf went into place for revives, I think, on January 10th. And they're, so now it's done. All right, there we go. Now we're above 12 million. Okay. Let's get some rewards here. We are trying to get 60,000 by the end of tomorrow. Oh, I want to get out of there. What am I doing? Oh, I know why I'm in here, because I had this team for Hulkling. That's why I'm in there. So yeah, lots to talk about tonight. We're voting for Blob all the way. See, I'm excited about this. This is a good part of the game. This part of the game where we get to vote for a champ that gets released is awesome. But and I saw somebody who put something out on Twitter today about Banshee, and we need to have Banshee out. I had forgotten about that character. I think they need to retune Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler sucks. They need to retune that one. All right, so we're going in here. We're going in here with these guys. I always take the C route. Looks like... Who's up the middle here? Okay. We're going to go up the middle. You know, they had a really good run with Necropolis and everything else around, you know, probably from October until they announced all the revive nerfs. And then they just kind of flushed everything down the toilet after that. Okay, that's as far as we can get. And it's too bad. It's too bad that they did that. Okay. So I want to show you guys what I got going on here. Right now, as far as revives go, T. Bleezy, Nightcrawler gets me killed on defense. Yeah, he sucks. He's a good defender because he has a bunch of evades. But if you have somebody who can shut evades off, then, you know, he can't do anything. His damage needs to be redone. He doesn't do as much damage output, and he has no utility other than his evade. Okay, so right now I've got 50. So I've got 25 level 1s, 25 level 2s, and I actually have more level 2s than I really want right now. I've got a bunch in overflow, and I've got 13 level 3s. So right now I've got 50, 61, 74. And then I've got 10 of these from last year's Valentine's Day, and I've got 48 of these. So I could go in right now and do a run, and then I've got 6 of these. I can't forget those. I've got 6 of these. So amongst the non-Valentine's Day, I've got 61, 74, 80. I've got 80 revives without using any of my Valentine's Day stuff. And I think so what I'm going to end up doing to get my revives, like to really hypercharge my revives, we did Thronebreaker 100%. So we've done Cavalier Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 100%, and we've done Chapter 3 Quest 1 100%, but we have not touched Quest 2. And what I'm thinking is that I'm going to do Quest 2, and then there's going to be an offer. It's probably a 1,000-unit offer, and it's going to have a whole bunch of revives in it, so I'm going to get that. And then I did the same thing in Uncollected. And when I complete this, there's going to be an offer and Conqueror. Really what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way down to Contender first. And I'm just going to do the last quest of Contender, and I'm going to complete it, and I'm going to see if an offer pops up. And if it pops up, I'm going to grab it. And then I'm going to go to Prove It and do the same thing and see if another offer pops up, and I'm going to grab it. And then I'll top off my inventory of revives. And right now, I'm not comfortable with 80. I'd rather have over 100 going in there, and then we can go. So I've got almost, I want to have 60,000 units. I want to have 100. Oh, we got to claim that. And we got to claim this. We want 100 of these crystals. 100. Because I can get a bunch of, you will always get tons of health potions out of here, and really good ones for that Valiant crystal, but we're going to get revives out of there too. So we want those. And I got a bunch out of them the last time. That really helped supplement my whole Necropolis play before. So I'm figuring I'm gonna go ahead and do all that. Now, I need to really kind of examine all of my champs right now because I've got so many Sigstones just sitting here. I did get my Tier 2 Primordial Dust pulled down a bit. So we're at a place where we're not going to lose any. But I got all these Sigstones, and I need to figure out who we're going to go. Now, I would like to ascend Onslaught. But Onslaught's still in the rebalancing program. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to touch him. I think what the next that we're going to do is we're going to do Archangel. So I've got 2 more champs that I can ascend. So I think we're going to get Archangel at least up to rank 5. And I think I'm Sig 200 on him right now. And then out of all the 6 stars, I got to really look through and see who's Sig 200 and who's not. Like I said, I want to ascend Onslaught, but he's in the rebalancing program. So I'm going to leave it. And then I am thinking about doing Juggernaut, maybe. Ascending Juggernaut. But I have a 7-star Juggernaut who's a rank 2, so I don't think it's going to be that one. Maybe Iceman. Could be Iceman. I need to rank him up as well. Maybe Rintra. That could be another guess too. All right, let's get back into this. We need to get these units bad, real bad. So we're gonna go ahead and get into here because this is the best place to get units. And I know this is not the most... Oh, you know what I want to do? I know what well, we can do that later. We're going to get units. We need to get battle chips and units. So we're going to come in here. And I can get another 100,000 battle chips by tomorrow night. Pretty easily. All right, so let's go 3 stars. And I want to do another video on just how to really tackle Arena, since Arena is such a pivotal part of the game itself. And like a lot of people may not know how much of a pivotal part of the game this is. All right, we're going to go with, I guess we'll go with her. All right, yep, we're going to do that. We sure are. And we're going to back up all the way, and we're going to let her pummel us. Come on. Oh, she just got creamed. But it's amazing that I put my own thread out about the Hercules nerf. And Kabam Mike came in within about a half an hour, 45 minutes, and shut it down, like, instantly. Because they don't want any discourse about this. They know that this is a touchy issue, so why are they even touching it? If it's such a touchy issue, and they have to go in and shut threads down instantly, they shouldn't be doing it. TBZ says you'll want that Iceman when you go up against Bullseye. Yes, Prof. Hoff was talking about that tonight. He was talking about that tonight, that Iceman is the future of the game because of Bullseye. Because Bullseye just sucks. And so Bullseye stops his evade, and he doesn't take any damage from Bullseye's bleed ability. Yeah, he sucks. He's terrible. I mean, he's a terrible champ to have to fight. I don't want to fight him. I didn't like fighting him in the event quest. He wasn't fun. that's not going to work. Okay. And he just wasn't fun. We are going to go forward and backwards. This is the fun part right here. Right here is the fun part where I get to just bowl over that guy because I'm unblockable. One thing I do appreciate about what Kabam Mike has done is it gives all of us YouTubers something to talk about. Because things were getting pretty stale. There was a thread in the forums about YouTube being dead, and you know, we didn't have anything to talk about. And it was getting a little sketchy about what we could talk about. Very dry and stale. Come on, Jabroni. And you know, he definitely gave us something to talk about. Lefty Knox was on tonight talking about it on his stream. You know, all kinds of people on there gibbering and jabbering about it. But I think Iceman is probably one that I want to do. But I'm gonna get Archangel up first. Let's see here. Who is next? Okay, Hulk, Mole Man, and our guy right there. Okay. So I do pretty low level 3 stars with this for the till I get to a times 3 multiplier, and then I go up to my maxed out 3 stars until I get to fight 9 or win streak number 9, and then I switch over to 4 stars for this. Nice. Oh, that should take him out. Yes, it does. Well, we've had quite a lot of people on tonight. That's good. Come on. Come on. Oh, wow, she's being super passive-aggressive. Gotcha. Okay, now come in. Okay, well, she just bled out then. That's good. Yep, it's been a very controversial Friday night. Nothing ever happens during the week. Controversially. Oh, what? How was that? I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. Nope. I'm going to get him now. Here we go. And we'll have to see what Kabam does for Valentine's Day this year. I'm interested to see what they're doing for Valentine's Day. And I'm interested to see if they're going to let me keep all the potions that I have in my inventory that I got from Valentine's Day last year. I'm wondering if they're going to make us clear that stuff out. Because there's people... I mean, if you watch some of... Prof Hoff stuff from a long time ago, or even just recently, when he goes through crystals, when he goes through his crystal page, or Brian Grant, they've got crystals in their inventory from 4 or 5 years ago. I still have stuff in my inventory from 4 or 5 years ago, like keys and stuff that they never took out. Oh, there's a Heimdall. I don't like that. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I don't like it when they go in and do the inventory washes, too. All right, come and get me. Come and get me. Come on. Get the poison. Get the poison. Guess you don't want to come and get me. All right, there she goes. So let's see. What do I have in my inventory that is old? Not allies. There's stuff in here. There's a big glitch on the game right now, too. Like that key right there. Oh, that's for Labyrinth. Yeah, that's old. And this Hasbro thing that's right here, that's old. That's a couple years old. These cubes. Those are really old. I remember, I think I got those random reroll cubes. I got those like, that had to have been at least 5 years ago. That, amazing. Amazing. What are these? Oh, they're Paragon stamps. I only got 5 of those. Oh, I only have 5 of those. I'm only going to have 6 tomorrow. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I need some of those. Yeah, I mean, those guys have stuff that's ancient in their inventories. So I'm hoping for Valentine's Day they don't like go in and start cleaning out people's inventories. That would really kind of suck too. And I am going to use this guy right here. I've really figured out how to use Spider-Ham pretty effectively. I put a video out on that too because I ranked him up. He's pretty awesome when you use him effectively. Okay, I'm going to be doing no damage to her. Can't do his mechanic on her because I'm stuck in poison and she's poison immune. One, two, three, four. Boom. Medium, light, 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 medium. Nice. So watch this. Come on. Come on. Come at me. I'm just going to sit here until you come at me. Gotcha. Look at that. That is so awesome. And he just stung himself out. Yeah, you pull back on him and you just sit there and block, and then his spider nonsense stuff pops, and he'll get an unblockable. He'll get an evade and then an unblockable, and then you just rinse and repeat that over and over and over again. All right, I want to get these crystals here. Want these crystals? Yes. Yes. And I want these crystals, yes. And I want these crystals here, yes. Nice. And I want these crystals, yes. Oh, okay. And let's get... Let's get 30 of these. Just see what we get out of these. I'm trying to get boosts. Okay. Some 4-star boosts. Those are not easy to get. Okay. I think we got something at least. That's the best way to get points out of this arena, is to get those boosts. And then we're going to go all the way down. Let's put Hulkling in. Let's put Human Torch in. And let's do this guy right here. And we got boosts out the wazoo, so we'll just use those. Yeah, I got overflow boosts. No, not in that, I don't. Okay. And we're just going to get our points this way and move forward and just go, go, go. And, oh my god, the Ascended Hulkling, man, does he do the damage. Whoa. Hokey smokes. You put this on, and it intimidates, and they hunker down. And then you just go after them. And if you have Toad with him, instead of 5 hits, it only takes 4 hits to get him unblockable. Oh, I don't like that. I wasn't expecting that. I should have... Oh, come on, dude. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, come on. Alright, we got him that time. Awesome. Oh, look at that. We got 13 likes. I love it. Guys are awesome tonight. Fantastic. Oh, what? How did I not parry that? Come on, come on, come on. Let's get her. Get her. Oh, no. Got the spacing wrong. Oh, she is just killing me. All right. Gotcha. Okay, now we're going to get her. Nice. I put a video out about all the Hercules stuff today. We'll have to see. Not sure how many views it's gotten. It had got a lot of views right after I put it out, so we'll see what happens here. So here's our Hercules, not nerfed yet. And we'll put our Warlock in there, and we'll put her in there. Yes, and yes, and yes. And who are we going to have to go? Okay, let's see here. Yep, that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Oh, that was a mistake. Now I gotcha. Ooh, nice. I got one. That's right, jabroni. Take it. Come on. All right, he's done. He is done. Oh, we got 14 likes. A lot of people are all of a sudden hitting that like button. It's too cool for school. Hey, if you got any questions or anything, come on in the chat. Ask. We'll be more than happy to answer. And you are not healing, jabroni. Not today. Not today, Satan. Alright, he should be done. Yeah, he's done. Okay. Wow, look at that. That guy. And we're going to bust him. And then we're going to bust him again. Alright, good. Excellent. I'm so damn like... Yeah, there you go. That's a pun. It's a pun. You didn't even know it was a pun. I guess you knew it was a pun. Alright, we're going to do him. We're going to do her. And, yeah, let's do this guy. Let's do this guy. No, let's do... let's do Angela. I want to get as many points as we can right now. There we go. Many, many points. Many, many, many points. Nice. Nice. Oh, that was sweet. Nice. He's going to come out. I knew he was going to do that. Okay. Bring it on, jabroni. Nice. All right, let's heavy this out. And we got one. I want this guy to block. Come on, dude. Block. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. And he's done. Set on fire. And now we're in fire. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Okay. Oh. Oh, ow, ow. Ooh, that's going to do some damage. Ow. Ooh, come on. Go, go, go. Oh, she took me out. Wow, that was amazing. PP97250, what's going on? How are you doing tonight? Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got one set to go. This guy, this guy, this guy. And then we're going to switch over to 4 stars. So I will be at win streak number 9, which is official 4-star territory. We are just doing some Summoner's Trial Arena because we want to get to 60,000 units by tomorrow. Okay, ooh. This is going to supercharge. Nope, it's not. It's not as long as I get rid of that. Oh, she's unblockable. She didn't do that much damage, though. Splat. There we go. Ooh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. And she's going to heavy. I don't like her heavy. It's hard to interrupt. Got to really pay attention to you want to get it. Oh, he's a not awakened Nick Fury, so we should have... Gotcha. Alright, this should probably take him out. Oh yeah, totally going to take him out. It's going to melt away. Melt into nothing. Alright, now we're going to switch over to 4 stars. I don't have as many boosts. The 3-star boosts are pretty common. And the ×3 3-star boosts are also actually pretty common. The boosts for 4 stars, not so common. Like I got one here. Did you get anything good from BG Rewards? Was chilling most of the season. I chilled out a lot too. I got 40 6-star Sig crystals and I think 10,000 or maybe 20,000. Maybe it was 20,000. 20,000 6-star shards, and I got, I think, like 1,500 7-star shards. I mean, that's pretty good. That's not bad. I just chilled out. I got to Diamond 1. I didn't get into Gladiator. I'm not gonna really go into Battlegrounds full force until they start giving out rewards like they did that one season, where we were getting all that really, really good stuff for every milestone we got. That was really good stuff. Really good. And T. Bleezy says that sounds like where I placed. Yeah, so not too bad, I guess. All right, let's set this guy on fire here. I think that is, yeah. Let me see if I can go back in here and see where I got here. Because that just came out today. Red. Battleground solo event. 23,437. That was my rank. And finished. Is there Battlegrounds in here that's finished? Yeah, there it is. Battleground solo event. I had 231,000 points. So I was rank 10,000 to 25,000. So I got, that's what I got. And I was right there. So I didn't get all the milestones done. What I would like to see out of this event, and they're not going to do this every time. So in the milestone rewards, we had like a whole bunch of extra stuff other than 6-star shards. There was a whole bunch of extra stuff in there. None of the metas were that fun this time around. No, they were not. No, I agree. The metas were not fun. I was able to get around them. I mean, you just have to change your roster. We had another Battlegrounds where there was a bunch of that power burn stuff. And nobody liked that one either. And there was a whole bunch of Gallon that came into that one. So I think they're trying to force us to use champions that we're normally not used to using. So, my Battlegrounds roster this time around looks very different than it has in the past. I took a lot of the Cosmics out as attackers because they just didn't do any good because there's very few Cosmics that do damage over time. And a lot of people put things in like Werewolf by Night. I'm going to imagine by the next meta, we're not going to see Werewolf by Night. So, all right, I think that's what I got for everybody tonight. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later. Oh, the other brother BLK, man, what's going on? How are you doing tonight? You are coming in late, my friend, but we are done, and I will catch everybody probably tomorrow.